Okay, so speaking on Haven Stay's Stay Lightly experience, the main problem that they're dealing with is they have created psychological tension with their guests because their eco-conscious branding doesn't match their actual stay experience. So oftentimes guests see plastic water bottles, uninformed staff, and this contradicts their belief and creates cognitive dissonance between those beliefs that they're staying somewhere sustainable and the actual experience that they have. So this results in a lot of guilt and declining bookings, which is down by 15%. So we want to apply 4 different mechanisms of the theory, the cognitive dissonance theory, to kind of combat this. The first one is an attitude change. So we want to redefine what luxury means to them. Instead of just eco-friendly or a one-time thing, it's refined living with purpose. So using sensory branding with natural scents, natural greenery around, and just making it elevated living, refined living. We're changing that attitude and that belief that they have. And another thing that we're going to do is distraction and forgetting, using that of the cognitive dissonance theory of shifting towards positive and emotionally engaging sustainability moments. Instead of them seeing all the negative things that are going on, we can change it to having screens around the hotel and at the check-in desk of the impact that they're making. So, oh, you're saving this much, you're creating this kind of impact, so that guests are really conscious of the positive impact that they're making. It's kind of a distraction. The third is trivialization. We'll just be open and upfront, honest with them about, we're not going to be perfect. We're still improving. Every stage that you're doing helps us reach 100% sustainability. And so staff will be trained on that as well. And that guests will be able to focus on those small contradictions as minor, temporary, and forgivable instead of the main negative focus of the stay. The last one is changing their behavior through that theory. So instead of using the plastic bottles, different plastic objects, we are going to have, wooden things, glass bottles, glass cups, towels, and encourage them to use this as part of their sustainability. It kind of reinforces those beliefs and reduces dissonance. So the expected impact from all this is using the KPI, guest trust and brand authenticity. We're going to measure it by the repeated booking rates and the net promoter score. So we want that guest trust score to change from 62 to 80 and have that net promoter score get bumped up to 75 instead of 55, um, which will in then turn affect our ROI, which we project to be 380%. With that 1.2 million gain in restored repeat bookings, and that 250,000 cost in staff trainings, materials, different things like that, we're expected to have that 380% in the return on investment with those new changes and with that different expected impact, which will then increase the return on experience for the guests, by them having a better stay in their alignment with their beliefs. That satisfaction and loyalty will rise and will then in turn increase the net promoter score and different return on investments within the company.